I'm Brian Frame. My wife Stephanie and I have been married for 6 years. We have two little boys. They're Asher and Levi. They're 1 and 4. And even though we haven't had a full night's sleep in 4 years, they've been a huge blessing and have just molded and shaped us in this season of our lives. We love them very much. So I didn't grow up in church. I started attending in high school, and I became really good friends with the pastor. He invited me to run the worship team once. After a while, it was like a very small church, like 50 people out in the middle of the corner, and invited me to lead the worship team. And that's really where I got the foundation in learning the ins and outs of leading a team every single week for worship.
Who breaks the power of sin and darkness? Whose love is mighty and so much stronger? The King of glory, the King above all kings.
So after I met my wife, I moved down to Louisville, Kentucky, attended Bible college, and became the worship director at a church of almost 500 people. When I started there, they were transforming their worship services from a traditional service to a contemporary. They had 8 people on their worship team and a few people on their tech team. After 3 years, there were over 80 servants on the worship team, serving across 5 different teams, and we were still growing.
Good Father, it's who you are, it's who you are, it's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am, it's who I am, it's who I am. Oh, wow.
One of my major focuses in ministry is to build up leaders. So I created a leadership team, and we worked together to establish our mission and our vision and our core values for the team, to establish how we were going to operate and move forward, which led into me writing my book, The Transformational Worship Team, that I use on any consultation events that I do. The last 6 years, I believe God has been transforming me as a leader and casting His vision for how He wants me to serve His kingdom. He's really put it on my heart to lead worship, and I'm very passionate about living out what I believe He's called me to do. God's placed it on my heart to lead worship in the local church because at the very core of who we are relational people. We serve a relational God. And what better place to serve than ground zero, where lives are being transformed, where people are coming to know Jesus. I just want to be a part of the amazing work that God is doing in your community.
This is amazing grace. This is unfailing